Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have a match between Purple Yellow Pudding and Vegapunk. We choose to go first. Vegapunk can't attack. He can pay one once per turn to put a Egghead from the top of his life or onto his field of 5 or less. So we're going to play our Searcher and get the 6-drop Katakuri, which can put a face-up life card back face down and ramp us a Dawn. So Pudding, when she attacks, we turn the top 2 life cards up and ramp a Dawn. So this is a ramp deck. It's a life gain deck. A lot of fun. The Vegapunk deck is pretty good as well. They have 2 life, but you got to be careful going against Vegapunk and trying to go too aggressive because of the amount of triggers they have. So yeah, he can pay one once per turn to put a 5-drop Egghead or lower from his hand onto the field or on the top of his life. He's gonna play out his Pythagoras. It's a 5/6 that has an on KO effect. We have 3, so we're gonna go 5 into 5 here. We're just gonna try to pressure in. Like I said, we got to be careful going in against Vegapunk with the amount of triggers they have in their deck. Or so, like, hitting their life could be a bad thing, but they're gonna counter out here. So we're gonna go 5 into 5 again, using the card action to ramp us a Dawn. We have a Yamato and Sanji on top of life. They took that hit. Do we have a trigger? We do not, or they chose not to use it. Either way, they're at 1 life, so we weren't punished that turn. In hand, we have the 10-drop Big Mom. We have a Capone, a Sanji blocker, a 2K Flampy, and a 6-drop Katakuri. They're going to play out the Jewelry Bonnie, attaching 1 Dawn. Has the effect that whenever your opponent loses life, they draw 2, trash 1. He's going to go 7 into 5 here. We take it, triggering their Jewelry Bonnie. So they're going to trash the Monkey D. Luffy, the Rocket Luffy from OP07. Passing back to us, we are at 6 Dawn currently. So we're going to drop the 6-drop Katakuri, putting that life face down and ramping an active Dawn. And then we're going to go 6 into Pythagoras. So we have a 9-drop Charlotte Windland and Sanji on top of life. They counter out of that. And we just pass turn to them. So we have the 9-drop Yamato in hand, the 9-drop Windland in hand, the 10-drop. We have a lot of top end coming up. Not a lot of counter. But we have the 0-drop event, so worst case we can trash one of the bricks for 3K counter. So they put a card on top of their life. It's Please Save Me. So I do believe we're going to be going into 10 Dawn with the amount of ramp we've done so far. Could be miscalculated here. So opponent's thinking what they want to do here. They're going to put the one on Bonnie again. They're going to play out Edison. So if he has 2 or less life, he can draw 2 and trash 2. They trash Ace, Starter Deck 13 Ace, and an Atlas. And they're going to go 6 into 5 here. We have a 2K. We're going to use it up. And they're going to go 5 on 5 here. Yeah, we'll use the Sanji blocker. That's a 1K. So here we're at 10 Dawn. We're going to deploy 10-drop Big Mom, gaining a life, trashing that event that they put on top of their life. We're going to go 5 into 5 here. Counter out. We'll go 7 into Bonnie, just to slow down their filtering. Just pass the turn. They're at 1 life, 4 cards in hand. we've already ramped up to the 10 drop, or the 10 dawn turn. They're still a turn behind. Like I said, we have, so they put a Frankie from their life, or hand into their life. So the trigger will allow them to play it out. It's also a 2K and a 4/5 body. So we have a 1K counter, 2K counter, and then we have the 0 drop event, which we could trash the Yamato or the Big Mom if we needed. They're going to go 5 into 5. We're going to take it. We're going to use that trigger from Beiji to stop their Pythagoras from attacking. Now here they're going to play their 7 drop, or their 7K ace, putting their Dawn on, go 9 into 7. We're going to use that, the Beiji and the 1K to counter out. Alright, so here we are at 10 Dawn. We can drop the 9 drop. If we want to put a card on life, play the Yamato, but it's like 5. I think we can KO 5. So, yeah. I think we play the Yamato here and KO the ace. Put 1 on our leader. Go 6 into Atlas, or Edison. And we'll go 7. Yeah. Let's go 7 into life here. If they take the Frankie and they play it, that's fine. It's a 2K not in hand. And then we'll go 12 into 5 here. Okay, they get Lilith, which is their searcher. So, I mean, that's the thing about Vegapunk with all those triggers from life. We just gave them 2 bodies on their field that they can swing into us next turn. So they got Edison off of the Lilith search. So we pass to them. We have 3K counter in hand, that's it. But we do have a 2K on top of our life. So I believe they trashed an ace themselves, and then we KO'd an ace. So based off what they're representing on the field, if we could technically take all the hits and still be okay. We don't want to if we can help it, because we don't want to be at 0 life, especially if they're running, as we know, they're running the ace with rush. There's also the 10 drop ace that has rush, so yellow's been getting some yellow like rush cards, so we got to be careful leaving ourselves too exposed. Using leader effect to put a Nami on top of their life, which means the 10 drop ace will not be coming this turn. Four cards in hand. So they're just going to go 15 into the 10 drop Big Mom. We can't counter that. We only got 3K. So they got to let that happen. Then they're going to go 5 into leader. We have 3K out, so a little over counter. So they only got this swing and one more swing. So we're just going to take this, get a 2K in hand. Oh, let's see. No trigger effect. Okay. Not sure why they may give you that an option, because it doesn't even have a trigger, so I don't know how it would. But they pass it to us, not attacking in with their Lilith, which is kind of weird. So we got another 10 drop Big Mom, so we're just going to play it out. Gain a life, trash their last life. So we're just going to start going in 5. We have a 9K at the end and a 7K. There's no way to get out of all this. Then we go 7. And the 9 will clean it up. Good game, opponent. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more One Piece content. Yeah, so we tried to get another match, but the opponent decided to scoop it up.